Alright guys, so this is a quick, very kind of basic general video on how to do your adaptations for the transmission on an SMG3 unit, which is any E63, E64, or E60 M5 or M6. Basically what you're going to want to do is make sure your battery is fully charged. You're going to connect your battery tender overnight, leave that fully charged, and then usually in about 12 hours, once you have full charge in the battery, what you can do is leave the battery tender connected, turn the vehicle on. You're going to connect your BC cable to the OBD port. Then you're going to open you're going to open B Cable Diagnostics. VMware is for the DIS GT1. You're going to do B cables, then you're going to go to INPA to do the adaptations for the transmission. So once you open this, what you'll see, this circle and then this circle will be black once you connect this. Okay, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to F6, E60, E63. So down here, click F6, and you're going to go to transmission. Then you're going to go to sequential M gearbox. Double click. And after that, I'm not connected to the car right now, but what you're going to do, it's going to give you a new screen, and you're going to go to, I believe, F6, which will say essentially you can first prime the pump, and then you can run your adaptations. I believe it'll say adapt, and just follow the steps on the screen. It's very simple, but it is time consuming. The most important thing is that you have a full charge in the battery and the vehicle. Leave it connected to the tender, and also make sure your laptop is plugged in, because if the laptop turns off and your battery is low, or or your battery's low in the car and you lose charge, you'll be in a lot of trouble, because it'll be like halfway adapted, halfway not adapted. It could be a bunch of issues. I had a bunch of I had 4 codes, which are the common codes, like 4F62, 4F67, 4F66, and 4F20, which are all like adaptation codes. When I bought the car, they did the clutch on this vehicle, but what happened was they didn't do any of the adaptations, or they did but not properly, so the vehicle would shift very hard. It would have extremely long between shifts as well. So I bought this bcables.com kit with the CD, installed the software, bought this laptop because it only works on Windows operating systems, and they have MacBooks, so I bought a $500 laptop just for that. And then I'm doing this adaptation for the first time, and it took me like 5 times. You have to prime the pump, like prime the oil, and it has to be also very important. The transmission has to be at operating temperature. So make sure you have the vehicle warmed up before you begin any of this. And then I kept failing the last step, which was the clutch sync. What is it called? The last step where it's where the clutch kiss position has to be learned, and it kept like telling me, turn on the car, start the engine, and then it'll say turn off the car, and it'll say turn on ignition but don't start the car, and it would just be stuck at that yellow screen. So then finally, after like 5 or 6 tries, after priming it 5 or 6 times, it actually worked, and all the values were learned. There's 4 steps where it has to learn, and I'll give you a screenshot in this video there's 4 things that have to be learned, like the clutch, the solenoid, gears, all that stuff. There's 4 separate categories where you have to have the adaptations learned. But yeah, guys, I mean, I hope that this may help somebody. If you need any more information, I suggest you go to M5 board. They have a lot of good info on there. And yeah, just try to help everybody out instead of going to the dealer and spending like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. Yeah.